Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. On first down, here comes this offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Just a short pass to the tight end. What a cut, now he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
The give to the single back. Hard running there. And that's a lot of ball. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you want that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
Looking downfield, it's Green. He put some heat on that one down the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
On third down, he drops the throw. He's not afraid to go deep. In the double coverage, and they're letting him pay. It's intercepted.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically downfield. You saw it right there. on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Unloads to the wideout. Oh! It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
And now on second down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback.
Oh!
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Put it.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third and short, they don't just get a stop.
Let's go.
They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I think this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it.
Out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You can tell this is a pass. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you've got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from the defense.
How y'all doing today, Chip? Hope y'all having a great day. Put the walk down. Put the walk down.
He'll pitch it. Riding him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Razorbacks are in the hurry up. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
It makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs and his dogs. And then this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. From the red zone, looking for a man. Flushed out in the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. And he was flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Goes to the option. The pitch. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous. And the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
I might drop it. What y'all think, Chad? What y'all think I should do? I think I should drop it. Drop it off.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down.
What y'all think? What y'all think? Yeah. You gonna take a break? sir. Here's Johnny.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Green. Unloads to the right. Snags it.
God.
And he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Lining up to add another. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. They're lining up to boot it away. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. Nothing got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll try the run.
Pressure.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Gonna let it fly.
Come on, man.
And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much worse as the defender was right there.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DB's going to get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
That's it. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Sanders. Got the first down and more. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he got loose, it was all over.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything's working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Number one.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Stepping to the right. Looking for his man in the middle. Fires into traffic. Gets picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll give it to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Run it.
And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point of the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He wants to take the top off.
Wow.
And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down. This little third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's third down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Oh, man. Look like you were in this same play.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Trying to bully their way in. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half.
Try to give you a chance.
They recover the onside kick and they get it right back. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here on the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
Now the toss. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. The Razorbacks in the hurry up. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because You've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing them around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Moving away from pressure. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone.
What?
And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Moves away as he feels pressure. Unleashes to the end zone.
Why did you move to the right,
And he
bro?
is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His interception of the day. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes on the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
The lone back's got it. Pass mistakes him still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, South Carolina 14, Arkansas 13.
Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Oh, it's out! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Dude, let's go. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. Jackson.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Looking to pass. It's Green. They're trying to get to it. He's
Let's
got
go.
touchdown Razorbacks. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here comes the two-point try. They're going to run it.
Get in there, get in there. What?
Couldn't make his way in. The two-point conversion fails, and we still have a 5-point game here in the fourth. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, South Carolina.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. We got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat
Ew.
in football than turning.
Oh!
Turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
So they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute. You've got to lock in.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, South Carolina! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. On the move, it's Sellers. It's caught. The 2-point try is good, and now it's a 3-point game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house to the 6th to finish it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time he's got it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's got his man.
Whoa!
Ball squirts out.
No way.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
This defense knows that turnovers win games.
How do
Here in
we-
this 2-minute situation? They've got a chance to shut the door if they can create one, and they did it right there. Great job getting that ball on the ground and then being there.
And
to
I
follow
lost
on top
my
of it.
challenge,
They're
bro.
going to leave here with a W.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Across the 25, he's got room.
Nice!
The run and the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
GG, bro. GG, bro.
Sometimes get conservative when they got the lead.
You can't tell me though. You can't tell me though. Why did they give me a fumble?
Added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Bro was already on the ground. I mean, he might have not been on the ground, but he was like 1 inch
Lining
on
up
the
to
ground.
tack
Like,
one more onto that
random
lead.
fumble.
And the extra point
Man,
extends the
I
lead
just
to
know how to
double
kick it. I
figures
just
at
know how to
10.
kick it.
They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for
You
the
just gotta
big
do a
play
low
in the
kick.
run and get him
and
one
have-
snap, one
have the,
touchdown.
Bar. Free sauce right
He'll
there,
bring
bro.
it back from
Free
inside
sauce.
his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Man, I just took an L on stream, man.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David.
the
They
game's
just
not
can't
over.
press yet.
It's go time.
Game's not over.
Drives together down the possession. Jesse, you don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game,
Can't
your
overbring
best
down the
players
ball
have to touch the
today.
football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your
Do you know
biggest
what's the
playmakers
patch
involved
notes
now if you're going to
for?
win this game.
Couldn't make the connection on first down.
patch
Now here
notes?
on second. Quarterback checking off. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Yeah, that's what.
Looking to move it through the air. He's going up top here late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping
I'm
there in this
almost
situation.
conservative.
You know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
So what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper.
And
Kinda
it's
like that.
picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way.
Figure out why
He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way,
Okay.
and he has created
Okay.
a great sudden change opportunity.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Rhys Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. Still running at the 40. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Feeling some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form it.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will be down just about the spot where it landed. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the big tight end. Makes a connection. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Back to pass, it's the Sellers.
You know how much that costs?
Swings it out to his running back. At the 45 on his way. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They get to the line quickly. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Caught behind the line. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. That last completion sets them up on second down. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Whips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And that pass is intercepted. Smashes through the tackle. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, quarterbacks have to be careful throwing over the middle of the field, especially when you're playing against the safety with this kind of range and this kind of football IQ. He was locked in on the QB, knew exactly where he was going with the ball. He was able to jump in front of it and pick it up.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. A third down play to get the quarter started. The play action fake. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If you're going to take a chance like that on third down in your end of the field, you better be right, because that should have been picked and returned for a touchdown. This offense is lucky now they're getting a chance to punt this ball away.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me...
Afterburner strike. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back there.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tap that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Finds his big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand this football out. It's 1,000 yards, and they then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
That's how you blow up
1,
the screen
2, 3,
pass
4,
if you're on
5
defense.
people.
You got to hit the quarterback
And everybody's
fast
turned
to force
towards
the
me.
incompletion.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Not a chance. Missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but short of the first down.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To throw, it's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the big play. Makes the catch down the right
He's
side.
on his heel.
The definition of
Put a
4 down
hand up.
territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Got it in the middle. It's Muhammad. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he puts through the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Going for the return. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive offensive odyssey. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Right play action. Fires to the right. And that pass intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Going up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Shakes off the tackler. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the run, it's Wegman looking for the score. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in and it disrupted the time.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Texas A&M 10, South Carolina 0.
And the Aggies will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to run it back. Running through contact. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense, because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, give on the inside. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Wegman. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
QBs like this are so hard to defend. They know what you're doing, and they're getting the ball out fast. They knew they had the corner route. Take advantage. Hit it right now.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the run.
Touchdown, Aggie! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. He's going to bring it out from deep. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out in the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Right? I know we just gave up some points and the defense hasn't played great. This offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Off the play fake. Getting to me. Got out of trouble and throws. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. He puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get it 1st down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Wide out in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They're bringing heat. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Texas A&M 17, South Carolina 0.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. They'll test the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Shoots it to the left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He'll try to do it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Texas A&M.
Offense getting set for 1st down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Got room at the 35.